What is up, everybody? This is Kaldwin and Rudi from Skyrim Stupidities.
We're back in Dunwall.
Dishonored. And it's going to be the Bone Charm Locations Part 3, now with runes, Rudi.
Everyone likes bone charms, everyone likes runes too, and today we're going to be at the bridge, Drawbridge Way A, midrow substation, and the North End. Which kind of sounds like part of a UK stadium, but this is obviously not what I'm saying.
So this is going to be the first Bone Charm and the first rune location when you arrive to Kaldwin's Bridge. And, okay, guys, I wanted to say this to the subscribers, say to the people that are watching our Dishonored videos. I apologize deeply for my dyslexia because I was saying distillery instead of distillery. And I know, Rudi, you were kind of following me like a sheep.
Yeah, I apologize for being a dumb sheep. Following my stupid shepherd.
So, another thing we wanted to say was something that people were complaining about is that we understand that the Bone Charm locations are identical to every game, but the effects aren't. They're random.
And we're just giving you a sneak peek on what the effects you could get. So basically, we're going to be those like 70-year-olds opening the card packs from Pokemon, and we're going to just show you the cards that we get. Kevin, I got Charizard.
Of course you did.
I did.
So, Rudi, I gotta say, you were showing me this tactic, and it was amazing, because in our playthrough, you told me to use the swarming rats to distract the guards so I can blink around, because as you saw, I couldn't get through the door because it was blockaded by wood, so, you know.
That is correct, my young student.
So, forcing me to go around, I just climbed this chain, and I don't trust chains anymore, man. I don't know. I always fall off, and I always, like, lose a crap load of health, so I just end up learning that I just need to blink from the chains. And there you go, you get your first Bone Charm.
So like you said, you use Blink, and then you go out of the room using Blink too, and, well, you're going to see one guard. He's just going to be perfectly oblivious, so damn oblivious. So what you're going to have to do is obviously just go, sneak up, and stab him in the neck.
You know, I have to say, when I was doing my playthrough, you were getting angry. You were telling me why do they not see you? Why are they so oblivious?
Well, yeah, because, I mean, they look at you in your general direction, and they just don't notice you. They're like rats, actually, yeah. So this is where you use bend time. It looks like you're grabbing an imaginary tit, and then you just shoot him with the crossbow.
An imaginary tit?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on in the mind of Rudi?
Corvo can't get any. Oh.
So, once you pull down that lever, you're going to see a little bridge going down, and if you continue forward, you'll see that the Bone Charm is in this apartment, but be aware, there is a Weeper hiding inside.
So, I mean, you were talking about how the heart has a voice, right?
You know what? You were telling me how sexy it was. Honestly, I think it's kind of creepy.
You know what? Some people like creepy. And I like how, like, you slashed that Weeper. He kind of looked like a Power Ranger falling down.
He kind of does, right? They kind of overdo the animation. So, I was in this room and I was kind of distracted by the wards on the wall. Look, I turn around. I'm like, hey, what is
taking in the
this?
scenery.
Exactly. And, but, you know, there's your Bone Charm. Vengeance. This allows you that when you take damage, it'll increase your adrenaline so that pretty much you can kill people a lot faster with one blow. So, Rudi, once you use Blink, you can use, go from rooftop to rooftop. You'll be on Pratchett's house balcony. This is the second balcony. It's on the third level, and I let the doors close so you can open it perfectly. And once you get to the safe, if you put in the combination 473,
It's 473.
it is 473. I just said that.
Yes.
So once you put 473, the safe will open, and guess what you're gonna find? You're gonna find a rune and 200 gold worth of ingots.
No. It's two golden ingots, and you can use those to make your rings, your golden rings, and your golden necklaces. Enchant them, make some good items, help you out in your journey.
Rudi, you're forgetting
In the land of Skyrim.
This is not Skyrim, dude.
Why isn't every game like Skyrim?
Because it's not how it works, dude.
Skyrim is like God.
No, it's what? So once you get to the outside of Pratchett's house, you'll see that you can use Blink to get on this metal balcony. And what you can do is use your heart. You'll see that there's a rune. And guess what? This is also an outsider's shrine.
And then you're going to get a cutscene with some guy, and you're going to talk about how nice his apartment is, blah, blah, blah.
So, Rudi, once you arrive to midrow substation, you're going to be finding the fourth rune. And guess what? It's going to be right in your face.
See, this is why we're here. We're so helpful. You don't even need to watch this video. I mean, really. We're just a bunch of useless turds.
Useful. You're supposed to say useful turd.
I am a useful turd.
You are a useful turd. So, once you get past...
Useful turtle.
So, once you're in midrow substation, Rudi, once you get past the wall of light... What are you saying, dude? Alright, so while Rudi's laughing you can arrive to this factory, and here, you'll find that the Bone Charm... Are you okay? Do you need a moment to breathe? You can, you will see that there's actually a survivor calling for help because rats are attacking her, and you're gonna save her.
I'm Rudi. I like the rats.
So Rudi, once
Menstrual bleeding.
once you killed the rats, you equip the heart, and you'll see that the charm is right there.
And no one cares about the survivor. You just want the fucking bone charm.
Exactly. Pretty much.
Run out, niggas! I'm getting the bone charms.
So this is the last bone charm and the last rune, and this last bone charm is going to be in the north end. And actually, this bone charm is called the Undertaker, and this allows you to move quickly when you're carrying corpses, which is actually pretty useful for the next part of this quest or mission. Quest mission, same thing, right? So Rudi, I don't know why you're being all silent. You had a big laugh, and now you're all silent now. It's as if you're like on a battery. You already used it all up. So once
Energy levels have been depleted.
literally. So once you arrive in this room, you'll see that the bone charm is right on this desk. But I was like, I like looking at the scenery. You gotta admit, someone has a really nice art design.
Not as good as Skyrim.
Well, what is up with you, man? I understand this is not Skyrim, but you gotta live. You gotta move on.
Can't.
So once we got the bone charm, in the same mission you can actually find the rune, and the rune's gonna be right next to pretty much what you have to do for the mission anyway. And you'll see that it's up there in Solokov's house. Am I saying that right? Solokov's? I believe
I
so.
guess so.
All right. So
No one cares.
look, all right. I was looking around. I was like, look, this is Beam. You can teleport. I'm helping out the viewers here, man.
There's something you need to know, guys. Corvo, he's an assassin, he's a gymnast, and he's also a depressed fuck.
Is he really?
Yes.
So this depressed fuck is blinking from rooftop to rooftop. And once you arrive to Solokov's house, you'll go inside this greenhouse, supposedly. I don't know, there's like plants, there's light. It really does look like a greenhouse. And he's talking about his maniacal plans, about how he's going to control the world, and how everyone is lower than him, and how he will be amazing. But guess what? You took him out to death because you don't care about what he says. And surprise, surprise, the last rune in Royal Physician is going to be right there for you. And if you liked our video, if you think our videos are hilarious, because Rudi apparently finds them hilarious.
But moreover, you think they're useful because we're useful turds.
And actually, you can check out our other Dishonored videos. You can find all the bone charms locations. And they're really useful. I love the bone charms. I think bone charms are very useful for playing Dishonored. They give you the coolest perks. And they really make your, they're very subtle changes to the gameplay. And honestly, I feel like they really help you.
They make you like Superman.
Not really, because they're really subtle.
They make you like Superman.